see her level damage. So I can.
Man, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. Like, oh wait, this could be a lot of damage right here. Oh, never mind. I take it back. It's another quick. Wow.
Vortex kick.
Vortex kick. Bart's
And
down.
killing that Bart.
Gotta be game.
Oh,
Wow.
wow, that's game.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Wbel Season 2, where dreams and hope are shattered for the viewers. So, so here again I'm with my good friend Chisei. So hi Chisei.
Hello. Hey there.
For the standings. So currently I have myself with 4 points. After this with 4 points got Greatestness. After that with 3 points we got Maechen and Ksaun. Sushi with 2 points, and for the last spot for the playoff we currently have Auronnj with 1 point, and also we have EreshMelt, Chisei and Maou that also have 1 point, and in the last position currently we have Maughanman, but like usual we hope that he's going to get 1 point this week. Alright, so let's jump into the matches.
Do it.
Alright, so first fight we got Greatestness against Ksaun. So on Greatestness side we got H-Ray, 2P and Tifa. On Ksaun side we got Titus, Auronnj and Cloud. Chisei, what can we expect?
So coming from Greatestness side, we have a full strike team, and not just a full strike team, but all 3 of those units are pretty evasive. So I could see him going for straight all-out damage or going the evasion route. And both of those are pretty scary routes to go, especially on this map that's very small. If he has a lot of high starting evasion, Ksaun might not be able to get enough accuracy buffs to be able to hit Greatestness. But coming out from Ksaun's side, you have Cloud and Auronnj, who both have 100% hit moves, and Titus is a very high lucky unit. So even without the buffs, Ksaun still has a good chance of being able to hit. The only thing that's a little concerning is that the Cloud is going to be probably the hardest hitter from Ksaun's side, going up against 2 Earth units. So it's going to be a pretty tall order from Ksaun to overcome, but I think that the guaranteed hits over on Ksaun's side is going to help out a lot if Greatestness is go that evasion route.
You'll notice that Chisei went first like we do with GB79. The thing is that the map is so small that otherwise Chisei wouldn't have time to describe anything, so we decided to do it this way.
Right. I might be able to announce like 2 buffs and then that's it. So yeah. Let's see what happens.
2 buffs is generous.
That's also true. Let's see if 2 P's in there. Okay, barrier field coming up, AP. So she gets her physical shield, which is going to be one really important against Ksaun's all physical team. And then set the pace, which gives the haste removal, which is also huge. So getting 2 buffs online on Greatestness side, but let's see if Ksaun is in range to be able to deal damage.
Sharpshoot.
ASAP. Wow.
Alright, so Cloud got baited, unfortunately for Ksaun, so it's really bad for him. Also, Titus will go for the ace, but like you said, because of the ace removal TMR, it's going to be troublesome. So we have Surge Strike coming from H-Ray, not a lot of damage. So yeah, Estaga. I think that he was going to go anyway, so he's really fast. Alright, so triple okay, so we got Cloud killing that Tifa. Alright, so they are all grouped though, but we have H-Ray on the way. Oh, she was able to reach anyway, so killing that Auronnj. So only Cloud and Titus are remaining, but next it's going to be H-Ray. Fist and killing the 2 units. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
So that is why we decided to do it this way.
Yeah, yep, that was very, very quick.
This is going to be like this 20 times.
I'm excited for it. This is the first one I've seen all day, so I'm expecting no less than some high octane matches.
Great prep coming from Greatestness, predicting the Titus with the ace. The ace wasn't a factor in this game, and it wouldn't have been because it was too fast. Yeah, I was really surprised to see 2P being able to hit them all from the back line with H-Ray on the way. I really think that the fact that she had this reach was the key of the match.
Yeah, I'm going to go there too, because even though Cloud didn't get baited in the beginning, I think still just the fact that they were all lined up and 2P was able to reach from her distance and hit all 3 was massive. Because I was going to give it to the chaining on the Etcher because she was able to deal 8,000 to both of the last units. There's so little health remaining that I think even without the chain she would have been able to kill. So yeah, that one attack from 2P hitting all 3 of them was definitely the key to the match for me.
Alright, so that was quick. So GG to both players and congratulations to Greatestness.
Yep, GG to both players.
All right, so next match we got EreshMelt against Sushi. So on EreshMelt side, we got Bunny Reznik, Vadim, and Vistral. On Sushi side, we got Surges, Shulzolt, and A2. Chisei, what can we expect?
Yeah, so over on EreshMelt side, we have the Triple Dagger team, which is a very evasive team with their vision cards, and just their units in general are very evasive. So not the bulkiest of units, but their evasion is going to be a huge part of how they survive in this matchup. But I will say, unfortunately, on Sushi's side, they have A2, which is one of the, like, a really, really accurate unit. And Shutzelt and Surges both have guaranteed hits in their kit. So it's going to be really rough for, I'd say, EreshMelt's team to survive if that A2 has enough accuracy, for sure. But, you know, the Bunny Reznik having the elemental advantage over the Shutzelt is a nice little plus for EreshMelt's side. And if the A2 does not have the accuracy needed, then this fight could be very favorable for EreshMelt. So I'm excited to see how it plays out.
Yeah, very bold from EreshMelt, especially after the release of the Tifa VC.
Yeah, that card really helps with the accuracy there. And then Bunny Reznik coming out right off the gate.
I don't think it's good for him, though.
I don't think so either. Oh! Yeah, well,
I
she
mean,
has the accuracy.
It wasn't even a bait. It just was like a very good range.
Yeah, yep.
And it's done.
I was like, well, Vadim versus the world. Oh, I was about to say, if he could get a charm or confuse and then the A2 goes and destroys her own team. But
yeah,
it's
maybe some consecutive charm, but yeah, no. This was quick.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
They told me it will be, but like at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing else to say.
I mean, like I said, if I don't know what buffs that EreshMelt had turned on his side, but if he was able to get an agility luck up buff to just put him in the evasive range right outside of A2's damage, once again, I think that he would have had a really good chance. But Bunny Reznik charging forward on turn 1, getting baited out, yeah, that kind of sealed the deal.
Normally I will say that it's a really good thing to bait A2 on this map, because she kind of really need it's a big plus for her if she uses her primary buff, but not with your main carry.
Yeah, and you can see that the I think it was the Vistral was actually in a position that should have baited out the A2, but the Bunny Reznik was so fast, and she was also unfortunately in range to attack. So yeah, because I think the Vistral would have baited her out very well, but the Bunny Reznik running forward and then getting caught up in the double AoE was really rough.
I think that maybe we'll have had the chance if he had turned off the domination skill with maybe a good buff with her LB to disable A2. It will have been really, really critical for his team, but yeah, it didn't happen. So I will say GG to both players, and congratulations to Sushi.
Yep, GG to both players.
Alright, so next match we got Maou against Maughanman. So on Mao's side we got the new Oldoa, Mish, and Severo. On Maughanman's side we got the new Holday, Surges, and Ramada. So Chisei, what can we expect?
Alright, well, we got full job teams on both sides. We have the full Black Mage team versus a full Spear team. Mao's team, very, very strong. I was a victim of it on a previous week. The mages are able to do some massive damage, but they were always balanced by the fact of how squishy they were. But with Oldoa's aura and all these Black Mage VCs, they are a force to be reckoned with. And she's a good unit herself, like not in terms of damage. She can put out some good damage on her own. So Maou seemed very formidable. And Maughanman's side, the young old, also very, very, very strong. Especially on this map, as long as he has his Binding Javelin turned off so he doesn't get baited, he's usually able to get off his main buff and be able to put out some serious damage. So I could see this going either way, but you can kind of see already on the screen that the Mao's tank, the Oldoa, right there is positioned to bait out those two units, which looks like Surges and Ramada. So I don't think either of those units are getting any buffs off. I don't see the Elda, so he might be able to get his buff off if he's far enough away and he doesn't have his Binding Javelin turned on, but we'll have to see. This could be a buffless match right here.
All right, so let's check this out.
Yep.
Who's the fastest? Oh,
Elda, but he is right beside, and he does get his buff off. Okay,
that's good.
so
for him.
that's very good for him. Ramada also, nope, she's in range, so
That was expected, but the healing
That was
down though it's going to be big.
it is. But she's still healed back for 3,000, which is a good amount.
Oh, in the slow.
Slow.
Oh, I think it's 50%. So yeah, even with Stone, he still had chance. So next we got Aldoa's LB. I don't expect a lot of damage, but let's see. So yeah, only 2400. So next we got Mish. It's going to hit pretty hard this Surges. So let's see Feraga. So we're okay. So
Wow.
yeah, a little more than a 4K. So next we got Severo. Okay, so he's in range also to kill that Surges. So who's going next? So it's going to be All Day. He's in range to hit everyone. So only All Day. Lion's Dream, not a lot of damage though, but because of the stone that Aldoa, it's going to be so massive. So next we got Ramana able to one-shot that niche. So one out. Alright, so it's a 2-2 fight. Next it's Severo. So he's going to cast something on the only on the Ramada. So Flare. Alright, so we got 5,000 damage on that Ramada. So next we got All Day. Is he going again against the... No! He's keeping the Aldoa to go kill the Severo. Okay, that's really unexpected. And yep, not looking good for... I think it was Mao's game if it wasn't of that slow though.
Yeah, I could definitely see it going that way, but just not getting the initial buff off on Aldoa so that she doesn't have that additional amount of hate just allowed Maughanman's team to just decimate the backlines right there.
Yeah, that also. And also she didn't do a lot of damage on that All Day, so yeah, there was too many distractions on the field, talking about Surges and Ramada. Ramada was able to tank pretty well. She's pretty good usually against magic damage, so that was good of Maughanman to bring her. And All Day, I think it's pretty bulky against magic usually too.
Yeah, I was honestly surprised by the damage. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, so it didn't went as well as his mocks.
No, I was honestly surprised about the amount of damage that Surges tanked at the when the hit from Mish, because I was expecting that to fully one-shot him. To only deal 4,000 damage was actually very surprising for me to see. I was surprised by the bulkiness on Maughanman's side, and also surprised at just the damage they were still able to put out too. So it was very well prepared for Maughanman.
Yeah, on Maughanman's side, I think that the initial positioning was key. I will give the key of the match to that. Otherwise, like I said, the slow was pretty massive. I'm not sure that it will have changed the whole game, but especially since Aldoa's damage was really low. But yeah, she wasn't able to like go forward and block movements, so it will have changed the match for sure. Give him the win, I don't know, but it would have made an impact.
Absolutely, because the slow also allowed for her to get chained up a little bit more than she would have, so she took a lot more damage than normally because of that slow.
Alright, so GG to both players, and congratulations to Maughanman for his first win of the season.
Yep, GG's to both players.
Alright, so next match we got Auronnj against Chisei. So on Auronnj's side we got A2, Auronnj and Liarte. On the Chisei's side we got Muraga, Grifford and Summer Kelfe. So Chisei, what was your thought process?
So my thought process was this week I was absolutely bringing Muraga. One of the things that I thought was like key was the fact that Auronnj doesn't have a whole lot of magic units, so I know Muraga's able to tank physical damage pretty well, and the fact that he's Earth meant I could equip the Earth Ring on him, which gives some Earth resistance and Lightning resistance. So against his Squall, his 2P, his Bradley, I was able to have a little bit of bulkiness there. And so the main unit I didn't want to see was A2, which of course is the unit that he brought. But I did equip the Ahriman Esper 2 to give myself some ice resistance just in case of that. And all of that incidentally also gave me null slash. So I was feeling pretty good about my Muraga survivability against whatever team he brought. And then Grifford, beast of a unit, physical barrier, so I thought that would also help against his damage. And then Summer Kilfei, great unit, but mostly there just to round out that whole Axe team so I could have a full Axe squad.
All right, so let's check this out.
All right.
So the big bait with Muriga. So we got A2 hitting this Muriga right off the bat, so not a lot of damage. So next we got Auronnj. He's going backward to do buff, so unit up and defense penetration. Next we got Jealous Wrath, so we got the Berserk TMR on that Summer Killfay. Next we got Grifford, not going to be in range, so this is his physical shield, also with attack up and agility up. Next we got Muriga going forward, so Taunting Blade one-shotting that Liarte, so she won't get a turn. Next we got Auronnj, is in range, yes, a Crouching Dragon, so Paralysis landing on that Muriga. Next we got A2. Is she going to go for Muriga? Yes, so Ren and Man, so much for this slash nullify. Alright, so next we got Greyford, so he's going. Alright, so is LB, I think it is to the back line on Auronnj, so let's check this out. So 30 AoE down on that Auronnj, so doing not much damage though. Next we got Summer Killfay finishing off that Auronnj, so 8k, that's a lot of damage. Alright, so next we got A2 against the world, so but with only 18 AP, so that baiting at the beginning was really big, but she's able to kill that Summer Killfay. So we got one full Greyford against one full A2, and she's putting A2 to sleep. That's going to be massive because she already had so low AP. So Sleep Reaver again, not asleep this time, but she's pretty low. But we got Greyford with only 7 AP. So now, and she can't get AP because of the barrier. So now we got Greyford with 19 AP, A2. The barrier is down, alright, so Sleep Reaver again. So another sleep on that A2. You didn't let him a chance at all, do you?
Nope. The sleep was absolutely key in this matchup.
Both of them.
Yeah, both sleeps were absolutely
and the baiting.
Key. Yes, and the bait was also key. So one other thing I didn't mention that I did in my setup was I set Moraga to 30 faith, and I set both Summer Killfay and Grifford to 97 faith. So I was hoping to get some Frostbite procs with Summer Killfay or the Berserk proc from the TMR, and then the Sleep procs from Grifford. So Summer Killfay unfortunately didn't get any of those, but Grifford, the sleeps were absolutely key, because if you notice how much damage I took from the A2 once she did get AP, I lost half my health. So if she had one more turn, easily would have lost. If not for the Moraga bait, if she got her buff off, easily would have lost. So a little bit of luck on my side in terms of the sleep. I'll say a lot of luck on my side in terms of the sleep, but yeah, it was a very, very, very close match.
Yeah, the key of the match, I will say that it is the fact that Auronnj didn't equip his Sleep Trust Stone on his team, because man, if it weren't of those two sleep, I think that it would have been his way on Orange's side, even with the baiting at the beginning, because like you said that Muriga had Flash Nullify, but he still got 2 shots.
Yeah. Yeah, was not expecting that.
Yeah, and the Griffard only has about 7k HP right now, so I think that 2 more turns would have been able to kill him. So yeah, those 2 sleeps are really critical.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, like I said, if it wasn't for those luck and those sleeps, I definitely would have lost, even with the bait, which is crazy to think about, that an A2 without any buffs still would have just annihilated my entire team. I was also surprised about how tanky that Auronnj was. I was not expecting him to soak that much damage from my Grifford and basically have half of his health or more left. I was very impressed with the setup on Auronnj's side.
I don't know why players were renting, because I love that map. So exciting.
It's a map. I'll say that much. That's about all I can say.
Well, it is frustrating for both players. So
yeah, absolutely.
If it's better for the viewers, it's better. So all right. So GG to both players, and congratulations to you, which is a great match.
Yep, and GG to Auronnj.
Hi everyone, this match is going to be done live shotcasted with my good old guild leader Maechen. So hi Maechen, thank you to be there with me.
Hello Numero, hello everybody.
Now that I'm having you, how do you find the season so far?
Oh, it's been fun. It's kind of a little crazy and unpredictable at times. People have really built their rosters pretty well and have come up with some good strategies. Had some fun shoutcasting those matches. And then as a player, you know, our division is kind of kind of stacked. So it's been an interesting few weeks so far. I can't believe we're already halfway through. So
Yes. And how's the new shotcasting experience? Because so far, I think you're doing great, and I know that you must have a lot of fun with Chisei.
oh, we do have fun. I much appreciate it. I still feel like I'm learning a lot. Still feel kind of like a noob doing it and shoutcasting and try to keeping up with the matches and all the abilities and analysis. But it's been a lot of fun, and Chisei's been great to work with. So thank you for having me to do that.
All right, so on my side, we have Mia in first slot, and on your side, we have Raryu. I must say it, I didn't expect the Raryu.
I kind of put him in the first slot for that reason, because he's kind of like a mystery of what he's hiding. I haven't brought him yet, so I don't know if I brought other members that you've seen before or not, but we'll see. But yeah, looking at your roster, it was kind of rock paper scissors. You had the hot triangle going on, I had the cold triangle going on. It was hard to choose, especially on this map where does the triangle even matter? Who knows with this map? So it was kind of a little fun, but a little stressful team building for this. I had one of two trains of thought to go with, and I decided to go this route. So don't want to spoil anything in this pre-match thing, but this is the way I went. So it was a toss-up, but we'll see.
That's the thing we were talking about beforehand, is that when someone's playing the warm triangle against the cold triangle, it's like we both have a hedge over each other, so it was really a coin flip on that side.
Yeah, exactly. Agreed.
All right, so let's jump into the fight.
Okay. All right, we're loading in. So on my side, as you'll see shortly, I decided to go with a super fast team to try to kind of prevent you from buffing. So I brought Zazan and Halloween Rairu on my side. Zazan hopefully can dodge a few hits, but meanwhile also kind of do some damage on your side so the others can get in there. What did you bring on your side? Let's see.
I've expected the Zazan, but I was also prepped for your Hullet, so that's why I bring the TMR, but I let it on because of I wanted to have the rotation I wanted. So, but yeah, I didn't expect the Rairu at all. I have blind trust stones, but it's okay, so it's not too bad so far for the initial rotation. I really hate that Volke was baited though, but that's still good damage coming from him.
Yeah, Rairu is done and out. Yeah, so let's see. That's guaranteed hit, so no chance there, but now we'll see what happens. So
what I like is that I didn't see the limit break from your Zazan.
Yes, yeah, that would have been big to avoid that guaranteed hit. Not going to happen though, so we'll see what these two can do though.
All right, so we have the LB coming from Rairu. So this one, oh wow, that's so much damage on that bolt.
Chain. That chain was big. All right, so now Yerma.
All right, so
speaking of big damage, this is gonna be.
So all will depend on that LB, honestly, because this Yerma doesn't have a lot of accuracy. She has a guaranteed hit, but like you could just swing around on me for 3 turns. So. Oh.
Yep. There. Yep. And that's it.
Right. It absolutely didn't win as expected because I really knew that you will bring the Zazan for some reason. So that's why I went with the wind route. The fire was just in case it was a Hullet. I really did not expect this damage coming from your Rairu though. It was really impressive. I really hope that you will use the LB though. I think this is why probably it went on my side, because otherwise you could just have like kill my Yerma during 3 turns because she couldn't have been able to hit you. This Yerma's pretty fast, and our turn came really late, so I must give it to you. You said that your team was fast. It was really fast.
Yeah, I kind of went the agi route and the evade route. But those guaranteed hits, as you said, URZ didn't have a chance to put up his limit break. And then you're positioned to use those guaranteed hits. So that's kind of what I'd give your key to the match to if I had to, is those guaranteed hits on your side. So,
Yep.
and the wind helped. And that
wind
was
helped a
huge
lot.
damage at the end. You with the guaranteed hit and the huge damage, Zazan didn't have a chance to hang in there. So
Yeah, I feel like on your side you've expected the Astrius.
I kind of thought Astrius. I also was kind of thinking you'd go Glaciella, so I kind of put some Pierce resistance to my team as well. I wasn't really expecting the Yerma, so that was kind of a surprise. I didn't know if I would be able to resist her too well, but I was hoping that at least it would be a back and forth where she'd get distracted with one unit and then the other unit can go in and do damage to her. But that damage was just massive in the end, so I didn't have a chance to swing back.
Yeah, honestly, when the match started, even if I was playing Wind, I was still a little preoccupied because Volke, like you saw, he went out like tin papers. A good chance that I had Yerma because honestly, I think that your strategy was really fine. You would have had me otherwise.
Yeah, but you picked right. You picked well, and it definitely swung the match into your favor. So GG to you.
Thank you. I'm happy I got lucky.
That's the name of the game on this map sometimes, but it's a little more than luck, though. I'd give it to that. If you brought another team, I don't know if the luck would have held. I don't know how it would have swung, but I think it's a little more than luck. But this IP is definitely huge on this map, so as all your DMs will show.
Yeah, I will definitely have lost with Astrius in the ring for sure. All right, so thank you, Maechen, for doing this with me. Sorry for the loss. I think that we still had a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Perfect. That's what matters. So thank you, everyone.
All right. Bye.
Alright, so this was it for this week in the blind division. So right now I'm still in first place, but not by a lot. So I only have one kill over Greatestness, who also has 5 points, so that the pesky one won't die. So next we got Maechen, Ksaun and Sushi, all with 3 points. And Chisei, you just bumped up Auronnj with this win. So alright, so you both have 9 kills, so you're pretty close, but since you beat him, you're outrank him. And after this we got Auronnj, Maughanman, Maou and EreshMelt with 1 point. So everyone has at least 1 point, and they're only 1 point away from the 6th place, so yeah, everything's still possible.
Yep, absolutely. And just as another friendly warning, don't forget about the extra standing points you get for bringing all of your units.
Absolutely.
We're already past the halfway point, so if you haven't used all of your units, or if you're not on track to using all of your units by the end, you might want to get creative with your team building.
Perfect. So thank you again for viewing, and I hope that you're going to watch the next video. So thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Yep, thank you.